Lokoz boxing. Teddy Atlas, Mike Tyson's old trainer, was so moved by watching Evander Holyfield fight against Vitor Belfort and lose so badly, and worst of all, see Evander Holyfield put himself in harm's way to make money. After seeing this, Teddy Atlas makes the suggestion that there should be a pension for retired boxers, since there's a pension for most athletes in different sports. His point of view, or his way of seeing things, is that if boxers had a pension, then they wouldn't be forced or have to put themselves in harm's way, to put themselves in a situation where at an older age, almost 60 years old, have to think about, or even worse, actually taking an exhibition fight against a younger fighter in which they have no chance of winning whatsoever. Losing isn't the worst that could happen in this type of exhibition, but losing your life is the worst that could happen. So I can see why Teddy Atlas would be so moved or feel so bad for these boxers that are coming back at an older age and putting themselves at risk. He added that if Evander Holyfield had a pension, he wouldn't have to suffer the humiliating defeat in front of thousands of his own fans. Although I think quite the contrary, the humiliation of defeat in front of your fans is nothing compared as to what I previously mentioned, the risk of you losing your life or being injured seriously. But I get where Teddy Atlas is coming from. He then made the suggestion that there should be a 2% tax on the large promotions within the sport that gross millions a year. And this 2% tax should be put into the retirement of the fighters. He even goes as far as to say that the promoters wouldn't even feel the percentage that they're being taxed. I appreciate Teddy Atlas's way of thinking and looking out for the fighters. And I am one of the persons that believe that these boxers should get good compensation out of their fights. They should get good pay because they deserve it. They're putting their life on the line. They're training hard. They're practicing a very disciplined lifestyle. At least they should be. It's a huge sacrifice to be a professional boxer. With that being said, most professional boxers, at least the ones that have these huge contracts, the most famous ones, they make more money in one fight than most of us will ever make in one lifetime. So I disagree. I don't think that there should be a 2% tax on large promotions to fund a retirement for the fighter. Unfortunately, I do think the responsibility of how the fighter uses the millions that they've earned should fall on them to set aside something from retirement or make an investment that may help them a lifetime. I know that most promoters take advantage of their fighters, but at the end of the day, the fighter ends up filthy rich, and they should be able to set some aside, control their expenses, and make sure they're wise on how they handle their finances. Let me know what y'all think. Do you think that Teddy Atlas is right? Should the promoters get charged a 2% tax to fund the retirement of the fighters? Or do you agree with me? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Lokoz Boxing.